Hey guys, it's Ryder. So lately I've been talking about why I dislike a lot of balisong makers, but today I'm actually talking about why I like this balisong maker, which is Garrett. So Garrett has been making balisongs for a few years and has been in the community for longer than that. I think since at least 2018, I'm pretty sure 2016, 2015, but correct me if I'm wrong. He would critique balisongs and balisong makers, and he would actually, before a lot of people, he would praise some clones, which, you know, a lot of people are praising clones now, but way back then, clones were not as okay. Like, people did not want to see you with a clone. It's a little more acceptable right now, but back in the earlier days of balisong flipping, clones were not a big thing. People didn't like clones. So Garrett had got a lot of hate for, you know, supporting clones. The good ones, at least. He didn't talk good about the bad ones, because of course he didn't. He would even sometimes say X clone is better than X original, you know, and he was a cool guy. He still is a cool guy. Sadly, he took down his YouTube channel, so you can't really watch his old videos, but luckily for us, he makes balisongs, and he makes some really good balisongs. So, price point, this is $200, this is $125. So right off the bat, I'm going to tell you not tolerances. I'll get to that in a bit, but we'll get to materials. So this thing has 70-75 aluminum, 440C blade. It is acid washed, and it came perfect. No mistakes on the acid wash. Very, very nice. It has a weight system, actually, so you can put in and out weights and different weights. It has 3 different balances, actually. So there's nothing at all, which is blade bias. The lightest one is like kind of blade bias, a little blade bias, and then you got neutral, and then you got handle heavy. And it has bushings, and these are tight bushings. Very, very nice, and very, very tight. 440C blade. You got 6061 aluminum. It's channeled. That's channeled as well, forgot to mention. And bushings. So sound wise, they're both pretty good. I just realized I probably should have looped it up before I made this video, but I had the chance to do that and I didn't, so it's whatever. I'm kind of scared to drop it. Well, at least the NRB vortex was lubed up, so yep. At least this was lubed. Alright, so this is very important, in my opinion. This is one of the only alternatives to the Kraken. Other one is a Marin Light, but you know. Marin Lights are slightly more expensive. Or actually, no they aren't. Scratch that, they're the same price. Marin Light is the same price. But a Marin Light does not have a weight system. This do. So that's like one thing that this has other than the Marin Light. And this is a Kraken competitor. This definitely is a Kraken competitor. For the price, $200. A Kraken is about $60 more. You get the same materials, bushings are better. Garrett has OCD. He makes all his bushings perfect. The only complaint I've seen was about 3 years ago. When he was a little newer to making balisongs than he is today. So almost 0 complaints about bushings in QC. His QC is outstanding. So for the price, this is a lot better than the Kraken. It has less grip than a Kraken though, but it's not like it's not grippy. Whatever finish this is very nice. It feels great in the hand, and it's really worth the money. I advise you getting one. This is one of the cheaper weight systems you can get. In my opinion, this is probably one of the best weight systems on the current market. I mean, you just kind of screw these in here and you're set. A lot of the weight systems, you have to take apart the entire balisong. You know, I'm not really into that. Plus, it isn't sandwiched. It's a channel balisong. So, NRB, the Koenig is pretty good, and it's better than Kraken. It might be better than a Marin Light. I'm not really positive on that. But it's still good either way. NRB Vortex. This can replace pretty much anything on Squid's lineup. Well, of course, not the Nautilus, or the Kraken, or the Tsunami, but I'm talking about the cheaper balisongs. Obviously, this can't even compare to a Squiddy. This is so much better than a Squiddy, but a lot of things are better than a Squiddy. Squiddy alternatives are better than Squiddies. But this is better than a Mako, which, yeah, that's kind of obvious. You know, this is better than a Triton. Triton's just overpriced. I hate Tritons. And better than a Squid Trainer, material-wise. I don't know if this flips better than a Squid Trainer. I really couldn't tell you. I've never touched a Squid Trainer. I wish to one day. I kind of want one, but I'm boycotting Squid Industries, so I'm going to have to get one second market. So, yeah. Anyway, this is definitely better materials. Everything else has washers, which is utterly disgusting at this point of time right now. Like, in the balisong market, Squid Trainer should either have upgraded, oh my god, upgraded materials, speaking about 70-75 aluminum. But, you know, they're not going to do that because they're Squid, and they can add pointless lines and then raise the price by 10 bucks. So, anyway, this, oh my god, I suck at flipping. This definitely defeats any of Squid's products, the cheaper ones, the quote-unquote affordable balisongs from Squid Industries. Anyway, products are just utterly amazing. Their lubricant, best lube I own. This is great stuff. It works really well. So it is really thick. Look at that. I mean, obviously it's called thick juice, but, you know, I'm gonna actually lube this up and give a tolerance test. Not tolerance test, we already know it has good tolerances. But, we're just gonna do a sound test. So, you know. I didn't put that much lube on it, so. It really sounds a lot better. Automatically better. Automatically smoother. So sound. Sounds pretty good. So does the Vortex. Both incredibly sounding. Tolerances. Keep in mind, I have not tightened anything except for the Zen pens. I've had this for a week. No Loctite, no anything, man. It's so tight. These bushings are incredibly tight. It's just insane. Some insane stuff. It's great. Anyway, so Garrett makes some pretty good crap. Like, this stuff's really good. Flippability, I'll do a quick flippability test, or not flippability test, but just touch on the flippability. I'm not sure I can really touch on the balance on this thing because weight system, but neutral, of course it's neutral, everything's good on neutral. Handle bias is bad at fanning. It doesn't give you a perfect T on a handle bias weight system, but rollovers are so much easier. That's just worth it. But I'm keeping it neutral because I like fanning. You know, I enjoy fanning more, so whatever. Blade bias, I think you already know, but it fans better, but suffers at rollovers. And no weights. Having no weights in this thing sucks, not gonna lie. If you don't have weights in this balisong, it kind of sucks. Like, it's nice, but it sucks. Like, it's a horrible balance without weights. So, I'm glad they have weights. So, grip on this thing. It's not lackluster, but it's not spectacular. Oh, English sucks. You know what I mean. I know a Kraken would have better grip, but this finish is nice and sticky, and this whole pattern is great. And it does the job just fine. I prefer carbon fiber or like G10, but this isn't slippery at all, and it sticks to your hand pretty well. So, no complaints here. No complaints. By the way, scissors, ladders, chaplains are all good on here, but I forgot to mention those. Whoop. So, just gonna put that there. This, I can actually touch on balance here. It has a really nice neutral. I feel like there's a little blade bias to this thing. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel some blade bias. Like, after flipping it for a while, you know? I've had this for like a week and 4 or 5 days. There's a little blade bias to it. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's nice to have variety in your collection, but it's not as neutral as I would like it. It's fine though. Rollovers are really good. Oh my god. Chaplains. They're good. Scissors. I haven't done a scissor in a while, but I can still do them, I guess. Scissors are good. I mean, fanning's good. Oh no, I almost damaged my Koenig. Crap. That's good, I guess. Everything's really good on here. Ladders are a little lackluster because it doesn't have jimping, but the V2 will take care of that, so no complaints here. No complaints, I guess. No, it's good. It's a little slippery though. Like this has a better finish. The Koenig, better finish. The Vortex, not the best finish. It's not slippery like a Glider Arctic though. Glider Arctics are a lot more slippery. If you have Glider Arctic, I think you know what I'm talking about. And I doubt it's any more slippery than any squid product. Like, it's definitely not more slippy than the Mako or the Triton. Why did I pronounce it like that? The Triton. It's not more slippery than that. It's just a little slippy. But I don't know why it took so long to say that, but a little slippery. And other than that, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, I like NRB. NRB is great. Let me get a thumbnail real quick. Let's see. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna get the lube, and let's see. Thumbnail. That's cool. So, yeah, NRB is cool. Bye-bye.